You know, the more it sinks in, I think the more I hate this Rarity Collection too. Like, I was calling it like, I don't want to call it mid and look like I'm making a hot take, but I actually really hate it. And it seems like it's 50-50 through the community. There's people who understand the market, and there's people who understand how reprint should work from not like a collector's investment standpoint only, but, player perspective as well. Diminishing returns. Hey, we should be reprinting cards that need it, not cards that we have multiple types of ways to get that are extremely cheap and affordable. And then there are people who are just cheap, I guess. But welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch. We're gonna go over some buyouts. I'm gonna go over some cards that you guys should be getting because of Rarity Collection 2 that were not in there. It's gonna be a disappointing video, as you could tell from my tone for our Market Watch today. Leave a like if you guys want, I guess. I'm not. Look, I don't want to like give you guys this fake enthusiasm. All right, I genuinely mean it. I don't really like this set, but you guys can watch my last video to see more of my thoughts. But that's more of my initial thoughts. But we're gonna get into it. Just smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already. We're trying to hit 5K subs. Hopefully by the end of June, I really want or mid June, I'm gonna say I want it to hit that 5K. If you're buying anything on TCG Players, my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Check out Whatnot if you're interested using my link down below. You get $15 on your purchase, and they sell more than just Yu-Gi-Oh! There, so go check it out. Check out Tapio Cards. Use code Saki 5% off, and you can get dice. You can get deck boxes, sleeves, hats, playmats, keychains, and more. Go check them out. And thank you all my YouTube channel members. I know I got two, new YouTube channel members in the last 2 weeks, so thank you guys for the support. We're just going to get right into it. Thrust. This is like the one card I think everyone is just shocked by the most that was in there. They're like, well, they're going to want to match it, and it's going to be cool. And I guess that Konami just didn't want it. Now, these are 48. These were 60 when they were getting, closer about it, all that. But that's also because even the casual players thought, hey, we're going to get this reprint. Now, it's 47, but it goes up to 58 right here. So, yeah, I won't hold your breath. Ultis are 75. Yeah, 75, 82. Now, it's really funny because I literally told myself that I know these are going to drop to 40, 50, probably around about 50, on average. I'm going to probably lose 100, 120 bucks when they reveal this. But I like the ulti, and I want to keep my ulti, so I was going to play my set. I guess I'm glad I decided to keep my set. Secrets, 56 today. Not terrible, but... Now, here's another big disappointment I have, which is enemy controller, right? I generally think Konami needs to go fuck themselves with how they're treating OTS. I can say this with full confidence here. This is not just me being angry or, oh, did you have so many enemy controllers? No, I didn't. I had my personal set. That's literally it. Well, I had 4 copies, but it's because one didn't have a swirl, and I just have the one without a swirl just lying around somewhere, and I wanted them all to match. Why are we printing cards as ultimates just for them to get a fucking Starlight 3-4 months? Not even 4 months later, 3 months. What was the point of this? Like, this is just unbelievably stupid. This card, it's not like this card was being seen in every deck either. And they could have maybe made it Chalice for it to match Lance. That would have been cool, right? They could have made it Thrust, right? That's just, and this is off top of my head, right? There's going to be people in the comment section below saying other good stuff. How about Substitute, right? Why does Konami just like doubling down on this? And the reason why I'm mad is because they did it on purpose, right? I think that Konami wants to somewhat control OTS ulti prices and make them a lot cheaper. And they're going to want to put this fear in us that, hey, these ultis you're pulling, we're going to reprint them as a higher rarity within 6 months, within 3-4 months, right? I don't think I'm going to bother with OTS ultis unless I'm playing the deck for the time. And when I'm done, I'm probably going to get rid of them unless I really, really love them. I really don't see myself wanting OTS ultis at all in the future. I mean, obviously, if I have something like droplets and I decide to keep my droplets, then I'd get them. But then when I see the quarter centuries and the ultis drop to, pathetic prices, like, 20% of what they were, fine. I'll go ahead and get those ultis. They're about 27, 28 right now. I think people not only know that the ulti is going to look better than their prismatic ulti, As well as we don't know what quality control is going to be. The quality control for this set's going to be dog shit. Because if our RAO01 had some problems with the quality in PCR and their CRs especially, I'm not saying Rarity Collection 1 was chocked full of production issues and quality issues. Oh, like the quarter centuries came out perfectly. A lot of the supers, the secrets, ultras as well, came out fine. But the prismatic ultis and prismatic CRs had some issues. And I think with how they're rushing it, there's definitely going to be some issues. Because remember, we got Rarity Collection 2 within 7 months. That's how good this sold. But yeah, I'm not paying $120 for that set either. Please. Oh, very quickly, if you're thinking about buying Rarity Collection 2, I just want to show one thing. If you're just thinking about it, at 120, please just go ahead and just grab this instead. It's worth your money, not only a lot more, but worth a lot more money sealed in the future as well. Trident Dragon, right? That's another card that could have been good. Now, Konami does not get the damn luxury of holding this card for something. They don't, all right? It's unacceptable. The fact that you released an archetype trying to use a card from 14 damn years ago, I think that's Raging Battle 2010, and then saying, oh, yeah, just look through your bulk, guys. And this is why I don't feel bad for their PR management getting harassed and all that, right? I'm not condoning it, right? Before anyone gets in my comments saying, oh, you think that's justifiable, right? No, it's not. And the person running the Twitter has literally no control over that either. I might as well say that out there. But when Konami wants to make stupid moves consistently, you're going to get worse and worse reactions, right? I don't know what to tell them, but just stop making such terrible decisions, right? I'm not going to feel sympathy for a company. Fucking Clown Nami over here is having a real good one Monday morning. Ultra Rares at 97, 100. This card should have been there. We already have Tenpai being a lot of money. People should have access to this card. They should have rushed and bummed this out. You know what? Maybe they should have put it in Rarity Collection and it won't age as well. But guess what? People need the card now. And maybe if Konami cared, they'd reprint it before LEDE came out. You know what? Even if people are paying $25, $30 for this, right? For that reprint, fine. $100, just stupidity. Colossus wasn't there. Very shocked. I assume these ultis might just start going up further and further, but $62. This card was worth way more money when it was banned rather than it was legal, which is really funny. I mean, I don't think I was going to beat this wall here, but now that's on Rarity Collection 2, maybe it'll go up. Silent Paladin, the other two silent cards weren't here. This one was not. So I want to let you guys know that this is a card that you might want to be grabbing right now. Goes up to $6. Goes up to, 15 here. Are people going to pay 15s for this? I don't know. They could pay 10s, 12s. Maybe they'll pay 15s. 2 pages. So Silent Swords Dash. Out on the dash of 20. I mean, cool. I guess people really want this card. And again, they're missing some of the stuff. This is what happens. Dragoon Secrets are about $5 here, going up to 8. I mean, this is what Rarity Collection does. The Starlight. Now, fresh off the press called this. I just didn't feel like believing it because I just didn't want it to happen. It wasn't a logical thing. It was more of a, I really hope that Konami does not reprint these Starlight Rares that have not been out for 2 years. And they give the Starlight Rare treatment to a card that does not have a Starlight or Quarter Century. But again, some people sometimes want to think with their emotions. That's what I did with Dragoon. Like, I'm not going to deny it here, right? I was talking to Fresh about it. I'm like, you know what? I saw it coming, but I just didn't want to believe it. Fresh was logical. He just saw it coming. Also, I have a video with him today. Go check him out. If you guys don't know, fresh off the press, amazing dude. Love him. So go check him out. Yeah, like 168, 185, 200. I mean, all right. Hero the Orange Light. Now, this is a card that absolutely shocks me. That's not here. This card's actually been trickling down. I guess people maybe either got their copies already or they expected it. But $3 to $4. This card can easily now go up to $10. Very shocked that this wasn't here. Not surprised this thrust. Ultis. Now, these are making little movements here. 88, 90, goes up to 110. Divine Arrow. A lot of people thought it was going to be there. I thought it was going to be there, but I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't. I mean, it could have been there. It could have not been there. These OGs right here, which is what you should probably be getting. 49 listings, about 15. Oh, let's go verified. Actually, 15 goes up to 20 real quick for near mints. Goes up to the 27 here for near mints. I'm not too surprised about that. Allure Queen, now, if you didn't know, this got support, which is cool, right? These ultis have been bought out. You know, you got 163, 250, but realistically, they're selling for about 100 here. And they've always been around 90 to 100, so this is nothing new. The ultras are also bought out. You got like 11 here for a copy, which is cool, and then you got 20. If you want the ultra, it's a first ed light play from Cyberdark Impact. I mean, it's an OG awesome ultra card. If you want to play it, there you go. You don't really have a choice either. Allure Queen level 5 ultis are, I mean, let's be real. Nobody's really gonna want to play this deck per se, I think. People are just trying to get their copies to resell. That's kind of how I see it, because like even I don't know what the strategy for Allure cards are, and I know Cyberdark Impact. I just liked them because they were cool. You got light play for 13 there for an ulti, and then you have first sets at 40. If you want that one, I mean, $13 for an unlimited. I will say, I know that, and I don't know why I remember this vividly during COVID. These were selling for 13, but I think those were first deadlight plays. So an unlimited for 13 now, not bad. Guardian Chimera, How the Mighty Have Fallen, 21, 10. Secrets are like, you know, 8s. Cool. And then a Luber here. Again, this was like a dumb card. Same with Rim Job or Rim Brum. That was a dumb card to put as a course entry. I know that they want to make as high rarity as possible so that everyone can get third degree burns off your bling bling on the field. I get it, right? But it's a mega tin card, right? That's how I see Rim Brum over here. If it's here, it's not. I'll pull it up. You got, man, fun market watch, isn't it? Where's Rimbrum? I think this was cool, by the way. I like that. Could have been substituted in some other cards, but okay. Rimberg, I think it's called. Just gonna type in Rim. Oh man, I really don't remember what this card is. We're just gonna go Photon. We're just gonna find it here. Here we go. Renbrum. Yeah. I mean, this is just like, this should have just been a Mega Pack secret. I think it's kind of ridiculous that they waste this Lawn Rarity Collection 2 for this. I know some players, like brand players, they're eating good. They got their poly, all that, but I don't know. They feed this deck way too much. I'm actually sick and fucking tired of it. $4 for your ultras though. But Ultia Lubers, this is definitely a card that could have gone up slowly, but they want to make it a course entry. Again, it had an ulti, right? I don't really understand why they made it a course entry. This could have been another card. In fact, how about this? You want to give Albion players something? How about they made Albion, right? The quarter century. That would have been really, really cool, right? You know, something like that would have been awesome. Like, I don't know why you're missing high rarity for all these other cards. That would have been cool. Like, even Albion, I'll be honest, I have to like call myself a bit of a hypocrite here. You know, I would probably be saying the same thing, but at least Rimbrum, I mean, Photohypernova, they're reprinting Photohypernova in the tins. So this would have had a reprint regardless, you know, $10, $10 Ultra, whatever. Albion's way past. You've already got the budget versions. A quarter century really would just be fan service. But let me know what you think of Rarity Collection 2 and this Market Watch. What am I going over next Market Watch? If I didn't go over your cards from the last one, I'm probably going to get it on this next one. Once in a while, I just want to turn my camera on and bitch. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.